How's it going, everybody? This is Just Law here at Just Law Gaming. I'm going to review Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart here. I'm trying to do this over remote play, so you see the bad rift. I'm not seeing the reception is no good. Maybe let me restart it. Maybe. Did that fix it? It sure did. How's it going, everybody? It's Just Law here at Just Law Gaming. This is my review of Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. This was a pretty good game. I enjoyed it. Not as much as all the other Ratchet and Clanks, I'll say. Definitely beautiful game. Besides that, you know it's gonna be beautiful. You know it's gonna be Ratchet and Clank. I just have areas where, I feel like they could have done a lot better in making this. As for I say, Ratchet and Clank has always been about the guns and how you kill enemies with the guns, but I feel like it needs to change that up. It needs to be more about the guns, but the guns need to have a purpose for the level. And I feel like that's something Nintendo would do. Like your gun or your weapon will have a purpose for the level, and that's what you don't get here in Ratchet and Clank. Like, you cannot deny this is probably one of the best looking 3D platformers out here. Regardless of what, you can't touch it. But the levels can be beautiful, but what can you really do in them? And I've said that for a long time about Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, the levels are beautiful, but they're not very interactive. You have your set, boundaries. Like, okay, you got these guys just here. We at the level now with graphics. These characters should be doing something. They shouldn't just be standing here outside of their cribs or whatever. They should be going back and forth through the house. We should be seeing, your daily chores. Something like a Shenmue, where you had all the characters, and you're not going to tell me a less powerful system is going to be able to do that, and make it look like the characters is doing something. So that's a point where I say they lose a couple of points for me, because you're still doing it the same as Ratchet and Clank. You can do a lot better there. Combat's always good in this game. Control is always good. I can't, you can't take none of that away from them. Gameplay is always good, but it's the same game. Because I'll show you something here, and I'll just get off of here. And I beat this game already. And if you want my review, I'm gonna give it at the end. But I'm gonna show some stuff here. I'm gonna get out of this game, right? So I'm gonna get out of this, and then I'm gonna go back. Let me see what is it that I want to play. Let me go to my collection. Y'all see something in my collection? That I got hundreds of games. See, 464. I ain't played half, nowhere near half of none of these games. I won't even say 1%. So I own a lot of games. But I started this, right? I started playing Ratchet and Clank into the next, because this is the Ratchet and Clank I never got to play. I beat the one on. I beat all the. What is that? I beat the one on. I can't even. I'll come back with that video, fellas, because they said I can't remote play it. But I'll show you something about Ratchet and Clank, or I'll just tell you. I guess I'll go back to the Ratchet and Clank. I played the first section of Ratchet and Clank Into the Nexus, and I had more fun doing that first little mission, first little level, than I did in this whole game. And this is a beautiful game, whatever, but that one felt like, I think, but they started you off like in space. So I assume Ratchet and Clank is a space game, right? So they started you off in space. You jumping around with the boots from things, and you hovering in gravity. These are the things that should be in this game. And it should be far better in this game than it is in Into the Nexus. Nexus is not even a big game. I don't believe. I mean, because they made the Nexus kind of fast during the PlayStation 3 era. And I think it was more so a spinoff. I don't think it's as long as a normal Ratchet game. But I'm going to play that and I'm going to beat that. But what I've been playing so far, I've been enjoying. And I would say to me right now, Into the Nexus is far better than Rift Apart. If you want to ask me from what I played. It's just I feel like they could have did so much more with this one that they left out. You could have been out here. You could have been out here just doing space missions. You could have been, like have Ratchet do some bounties. Go get a character that you might get a skill from. Arrest a character, bring them back. It's supposed to be like Cork and them. It's supposed to be like right? Like superheroes, they fight crime and stuff. So go get some bandits, have some people people that you gotta get, and you get items from them and you get things from them to help with levels and stuff like that. Like, oh, I beat this guy on this planet. He had something I can use on this planet, right? So again, that's what I'm saying about the weapons. I don't feel like they got an emphasis on the weapons on this. I mean, that could be so much better if they just, did that. It's going to hop in the planet to planet. It's cool. It's like level select. You should be able to fly to these planets. It's not many. It's not that many levels. So you could have had that. All these worlds connected where you had to go to them. It would have fleshed out your game a little bit more. We would have been able to have like some Star Fox missions in space. You would have been able to do a lot. But to me, with that type of traversal, even with using the girl character, she's not different from Ratchet. Made her different. Why she could have had a whole separate way of playing that you could have used for this. And still, like I said, good game. Animation, great. As you can see, can't complain. You're not gonna get a game like this every day. That's what I say. And it's few and far between games like this. Most games today is the same type of game. I enjoy to go back to play my classics like this. This is a beautiful game. Can't even lie. Was fun, but I'm gonna give y'all my final score for Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is 8.5 out of 10. You know what I mean? I pretty much give every Ratchet and Clank about an 8.5. Besides Crack and Time. Crack and Time definitely was a great game. I'm at least give Crack and Time at least a 9. But this is my review of Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Hope to see y'all guys again for my next one.